And anybody, not just Navy SEALs, but anybody that can accomplish anything that is hard.
Just got off a 17-hour flight, and I'm sitting there thinking, take a day off, no one will know. But I keep on thinking too, there's always someone out there who's working harder than you. I'm haunted by that, knowing that someone out there is willing to forgo personal desires and comforts, forgo sleep, forgo whatever it takes to be better, to be the best. In life, a lot of times, a lot of us have that person out there. There may not be a name or a face to him, but he exists. You make sure in life when they think about that person, you make sure they put a name and face to it. You make sure the name and face is yours. You do the haunting. Get in somebody's head. Own space. In those times when you want to quit, because we're all human, you make sure you remember one thing. All those times and hours and days you sacrificed to be the best. Stay hard.
How to Succeed and Work Hard with David Goggins. David Goggins goes by the 3 H's: humility, honesty, and hard work. You have to be honest with yourself. At the end of the day, hard work may not be enough. You still might fail, but keep at it. We live in a society where mediocrity is rewarded. Goggins always knew in the back of his mind he could be something special, but he feared the work he would have to put in would kill him. He was afraid of the work. There's always someone out there working harder than you. They forego whatever it takes to be better. Make sure in life to think about that person, and also that the name and the face of that person is yours. Be the person that is the best that haunts someone else.
There was no driven message with me trying to prove people wrong or whatever. It was 100% by me wanting to own my life. There's a lot of people I know that I speak with right now that have nice book deals out there, and the people who buy their book with their publishing house, they can't even talk some of this stuff, in like in speaking engagements. And I'm like, what, you can't even talk your story? And some of these, they're like, no, I gotta make sure that they're aware of it. And I'm like, no, man, I wanna own 100% of the suffering I went through in my life. I don't want anybody telling me, hey, Goggins, you can't say this. I would lose my shit. I suffered this badly, and there've been all kind of problems with that one. So I made sure that I wanted to own all of Can't Hurt Me and own all of my own life story. So that's what it really is all about. So that's why I had 2 people. I had created one David Goggins and one Goggins. And I didn't want people to know that I had all these issues. But after a while, people start to give you these different taglines, like you're superhuman, you're amazing. I'm like, you fuckers don't know anything about me, man. I'm this insecure kid. And I started realizing there's a lot of people out here who are going through a lot of problems. So now I'm watching these guys go through training, and it goes down to 22 guys are left. And it was amazing how it ended. Because these words, I don't know them exactly, but it's in my book exactly. And this commanding officer's at graduation, and these 22 guys graduate buds, SEAL training. And his commanding officer's in his dress whites. He's up there, some old skinny commander, but you can tell he's been through the shit. Salty looking motherfucker. And he's looking hard, and the speech was amazing. He goes, we live in a society where mediocrity is often rewarded. And he looked down at the 22 men, and he says something about basically you all detest mediocrity. And he goes on to talk about this mediocrity and shit. And I just sat back and I said, God, man, I just want to be like these. I want to feel, because now I was projecting myself in those chairs. How do y'all feel like right now? And I want to feel like you do. You 22 men, I want to feel like that, man. I said, I'm tired of feeling the way I feel every day. I'm tired of how I feel. I'm tired of lying to myself, lying to people, and just being some piece of shit. And I always knew in the back of my mind I could be something special, but I knew the work it was going to take was going to kill me. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of the brutality and the suffering I was going to have to endure. But I knew I could do something, but I'm like, I ain't trying to do that kind of work, man. I'm just not trying to do that. So I chose the path of least resistance. I'm trying to give people a different thought process of life, where failure, hell, disappointment, discomfort is a great learning tool. And many people don't understand that. And a lot of people won't even understand this interview when we get done with it. But it's these few moments in life that you have. Like for me, I always talk about it. Rocky 1, round 14. That 1 2-minute and 13-second clip of Rocky getting up when Apollo knocked him down. That one clip, when I was going through a very bad time in my life, I saw what I wanted to be. And it wasn't a guy that won. It wasn't a guy that won everything he did. It was a guy that kept getting up after being knocked down. So I realized if that 2 minutes and 13 seconds changed my life, so I saw something that I needed to be in the world I was living in. Maybe my story will give someone the 2 minutes and 13 seconds they need to change their life. Millions of people live in a very comfortable place. That's fine. Don't listen to me. A lot of people are looking for that 2 minutes and 13 seconds, and I might be that person.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more content.